I go into this game thinking that the running backs are going to be featured quite a bit. These are two teams that are going to want to run the ball against the opposing defenses, and I think it's going to limit the amount of times Patrick Mahomes throws, and I like him to not throw an interception. This is a guy that's very, very careful and cautious with the ball in the playoffs. In the regular season, he had 14 interceptions. Some of those were bouncing off the hands of some of those wide receivers. But look what happens when he gets in the postseason. No interceptions against Baltimore. No interceptions against Buffalo. No interceptions against Miami. Even go back to last year. No interceptions in last year's postseason as well. He throws the ball away. He doesn't force the issue. And he can take off and run instead of, trying to make a crazy play. So the other thing is he's not going to be throwing it to these guys that have been dropping the ball and causing interceptions. The Chiefs know who their best players are, and they're going to rely on guys like Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice and Isaiah Pacheco. So I just don't think this is going to be a game where Patrick Mahomes throws the ball a lot. I think they're going to try and use Pacheco quite a bit in the running game. He's very, very careful with the ball, doesn't make the big mistake. And this is a San Francisco team that led the league, tied for lead with 22 interceptions in the regular season. They did it against a lot of bad quarterbacks. You go through some of the list of the good quarterbacks that they played. When they played Baltimore, Lamar Jackson did not have an interception. Even in the game where they had the big 42-19 win against Philadelphia, Jalen Hurts didn't throw an interception. So obviously Patrick Mahomes, arguably the best quarterback in the league right now. So San Francisco has not forced interceptions against the elite quarterback. So I like Mahomes to not throw a pick in this game.
Now, here's my question. You want Mahomes not to throw a pick. And I was curious why, because in your analysis of that, it sounded to me like the number one bet there is Mahomes pass attempts under. Like, is that something that's on your, just in thinking it through, when one, with does this prop correlate with that prop? When we're thinking that, okay, they're going to run the football, Mahomes pass attempts under. Is that something that you've also bet or looking to bet? Or is this, why does this one stand out more than that one, I guess is my question.
Because we have some weird pass attempt number, at least weird in my opinion, in the postseason. We have 41 pass attempts against Miami, and that was a game, they won comfortably, 26-7. 39 against Baltimore. That was in bad weather. That's a lot. But then only 23 pass attempts against Buffalo. So it's kind of all over the board with attempts. And I think the books are a little confused as well. I believe the number is like 36.5. So it's kind of in the middle, and I just don't see the value in that one. I agree it correlates. But if the script gets, they get down a couple scores, they throw a little bit more, that prop could get away from you. So I'll just settle on Mahomes to not throw an interception.